Welcome everyone. This is episode 20 of the Transmaxxing podcast, and today's topic is Transmaxxing memes. So let's start with the first meme. Virgin anti-depressant user versus Stacy transitioner.
Alright, so the first one on the left is it says frustrated rightist politics, basically, I don't know, he leans conservative, or he's a 4chaner or whatever. Not cute, never will be, getting uglier. Wait. So basically, he's not cute, he's not gonna be cute, and he's just getting more uglier and manlier over time. Kills sex drive. Basically, he's using all these antidepressants, so, his sex drive's being nuked, and, he's, so miserable, because, he barely could keep it up, basically. Will never have a girlfriend, because, he's a fucking incel loser, and he's a virgin, and, his sex drive is so low, he doesn't have the motivation to do it. Not actually happy, lied to by chemicals. He's basically fooling his mind with, the drugs, the antidepressants, so, he's not really happy with his life, he's just, telling himself he is via, the drugs, basically. Destroyed personality to be more useful to the system that hates him. Basically, the system's basically rigged for men, overall, so, basically, his, personality is not that, good, and, he's kind of set to, fail, essentially. His whole, I guess, God is, set to fail. Will be forgotten immediately. Seriously, there's millions of you. There's millions of, losers on antidepressants who are virgins. There's so many of him. No one's gonna care if he's gone, basically. He has shit clothes, because men's clothes honestly just suck and are boring. Literally no one cares about you. Which is also true. Pills don't work anyway. Antidepressants are, literally just, numbing your basic emotions, basically. It doesn't, make you feel, better, honestly.
Yeah, it's honestly more of, a way of making you a tool to work for them still, rather than actually making you live your life fully and, as wholly as you can.
And the general theme I have noticed is that there are all these coups being pushed upon males. It doesn't really solve the problem, especially psychiatry and therapy, but it don't actually fix the issue. It's for example, let's say you have a broken leg and someone says you used to have someone to talk to, here, take this pill, let make you feel better, but then you don't actually fix the broken bone. So it just gets worse, but instead of actually fixing the actual problem, you're trying to numb the pain while not actually fixing or giving him the healthcare he's needing.
Yeah, it's kind of a black hole, honestly. Literally just, making yourself a zombie, wage slave. Just because, they think that taking these drugs will make you, easier to control and, easier to, do what they want you to do. Versus, being, an actual person.
And now, on the right, we have the Stacy transitioner.
Expresses personality fully, does not care about productivity. Basically, she's basically will do and say whatever she wants, and she doesn't care about what's the most productive for society and what's the best for society. She just cares about herself. Growing ever more feminine, she's becoming more feminine every day via medical transition, surgical transition, this transition in general. Basically living a sexual fantasy 24/7. So basically, whether she experiences organophilia or she has I don't know, fantasies about being a woman, she's a sissy or whatever. She basically fully indulging all her sexual interests constantly, because she gets to live the life that makes her feel most fulfilled sexually and psychologically and emotionally. Massive friend group of transitioners and cis women. Oh my god, socializing as a woman is so much easier, because I feel women overall are more social with other women. When a woman meets a man, she might be a little bit distrusting of him, because he could potentially hurt her. So basically it's easier to make friends as a woman. So yeah. Gets to wear all the fun stuff. Women's clothing, there's so many options for cute things to wear as a woman. Versus a man, it's boring. Basically, it's pants, a shirt. Women are just dresses, skirts, all types of shit. That's basically that part. On the right side of history, transitioning is such an interesting thing to happen in history of this life in general. And I'm pretty sure people in freaking colonial times probably couldn't even fathom someone medically transitioning to the opposite sex. It's just such a interesting thing that people couldn't even fathom in like the past probably. So it's like a historical movement itself even existing.
And societally, it is definitely a much bigger benefit and a positive to just be seen as a trans woman than it is to be seen as like some sort of incel.
So true. People hate incels. People do not hate women.
Yeah, even people who hold more traditionalist values tend to actually like women. And the thing is, of course, that some males want to control women or own them as property, but they still like them because they desire them.
Mm-hmm. Like as an incel, you're undesirable. People don't like you. People like dislike your movement. People think you're like violent and dangerous. But as a woman, like people like women. Like most people really have like the urge to protect women, make women feel safe, make women feel validated. Like there's honestly a need for that. So it's definitely a different treatment.
Yeah, there's just so much support to it that like it may be something you need before you transition, and it'll be something you definitely get if you do transition. That's for sure.
That's so true. One of the most oppressed minorities, women and leftists love you. That's so true. Like they love you for being a woman and they love you for being a tranny, so combination of those two. Like that's like such like basically like brownie points in like liberal communities and stuff like that. Being a tranny and being like a woman. You're actually special and worth remembering. Yeah, that's so true. Like everyone remembers a pretty woman they come in contact with. Like it's not something that just doesn't matter. Like an unattractive man is overlooked and like basically invisible, but an attractive woman is basically someone that like people will have in their brain like, oh, I saw that really pretty girl. I saw this really pretty person. Does that make sense? I don't know. Authentic happiness. Yeah, you don't have to be in fucking antidepressants to like make your life better because your life will be better just from being a woman. And like you don't have to worry about like drugging yourself up and like so you can numb your emotions and stuff. So it's like authentic happiness. It works. These real tits are real. Bargain HRT from Kiev, like Lena, I think, from Ukraine. Yeah. So basically, you have boobies, and you're not like ugly like a man. Can sleep with men whenever she wants. Probably with women too. Honestly, women have it so easy as far as like sex goes. Like, sure, like lesbian dating is complicated, but like I have to say it's significantly easier than freaking men dating women.
There's even a lot of guys willing to cheat just to be with you kind of deal. As women, usually they use their boyfriend as an excuse to not cheat.
That's so true. So the next one?
The next one is the incel removal. And this is the popular meme about like turning incels into like submissive females or femboys or whatever. There are different variants of this. This is not something you really should take too seriously, but it's really funny.
Mm-hmm. Like how they're just taking dick for one time, like you're immediately as the girl. That's actually funny.
And the next one is making fun of those people have like this very convoluted rationalization for how they are not gay while having sex with men as a trans female when they can just say that, oh, I'm a woman.
Yeah, they would make everything complicated. If she's a woman, they're not gay. It's simple as that. Like, oh, if she's HSTS, it's not gay. If she's AGP, it's gay. Literally, if trans woman or trans woman, it doesn't matter. Trans woman or woman. That's really it.
And don't take those like pseudoscience theories seriously. There are so many opinions regarding why people transition and the policies and everything, and usually there isn't evidence, or if there is evidence, it refuses. So like people are complicated and it's hard to really group them into these different categories.
Yeah, they like, as someone who's transitioning and experiences AGP myself, it's always weird to have people have their own like weird theories on like how I act and like every other AGP person acts, and it's like I'm so worried if I am attracted to women or not, because I do want to try to like maybe one day get with women just to try to have children, and I don't know if I'm like actually sexually attracted to them. It's a little bit of a concern to me, and they're like, no, it's like automatic or whatever. It's like, They
Yeah,
don't
it's so
understand my
ridiculous.
struggle whatsoever. They're just trying to like diminish the problems of other people and like make only like some people true trans, and it's all just bullshit, really.
Yeah, like they don't understand like literally even if the categories are real, like it's just two different like fucking paths to the same direction. Like we all end up being trans women regardless if they're quote unquote AGP or quote unquote HSTS. It's all the same thing. It's all leads to transitioning medically. And like they think like, oh, this category is better than the other one, this category is worse than the other one. But in reality it's just the same thing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, what
Um
does matter is that you improve your life by transitioning.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people that probably could like medically transition their quote unquote HSTS that wouldn't benefit their lives. And like there's people that are HP that probably could benefit their lives. So
Yeah, and like
it doesn't
only
matter.
people who do not fit into those categories as well. There are some people who might have dysphoria but not AGP and not also be attracted to men. Those people do actually
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah, I
But
just think the whole thing is a little bit like overblown out, honestly.
yeah,
Um,
the next meme is about the two types of trans girls.
I can read the left side if you want.
I don't mind.
Here
I'll do the right then.
here you go, the left side. That feel when not passing after 6 months HRT. What am I doing wrong? I hope HRT starts working soon. And then in the next picture, they look about the same, just a bit longer hair, still at the computer. That feel when have never worn makeup before. That feel when 1 year HRT. That feel when still not out to anyone. And
Oh
then the
my
next
god.
one just even longer. That feel when 2 years HRT. Still wear boy clothes. I wanna die. Voice training is just so hard. I cannot do it. And then the final one. I hate passing trans girls. They had everything handed to them. That feel when 3 years HRT still wearing boy clothes. Why don't I pass yet?
I wonder why. I wonder why. So the right one is that feel when 6 months HRT finally out to everyone. That feel when voice training hard so I can go full time soon. That feel when going shopping for new clothes soon. And it kind of looks like, I don't know, like an emo Pepe, honestly, like a Pepe with really long hair. Like, I guess, like, they're kind of, like, I guess masculine for Pepe. I don't really know if Pepe has gender, but you know what? Anyway.
It kind of looks like the one guy's emo hair. I don't know who
Right.
they. I don't know if you remember that emo haircut guy with that one look,
I don't know
but
what you're
that's what the
talking about.
haircut's giving me.
Like the emo guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew it. Okay, so compared to other ones, basically they're like, they're already out to everyone, even though they're like early in HRT. And like they're already voice training really hard, despite like, that they're so early in HRT. And they're already buying new clothes, basically. Okay. That feel when 1 year HRT and full time, looking for a job now since voice training, and practicing making up for the last year is starting to pay off. So basically, like, that person's, like, trying to look more feminine, like, working on, like, their voice training still. They're, like, working as a woman, living as a woman, and, like, they're full-time already for, like, a year in HRT. And, like, the other person, like, they've never touched makeup before, and, like, they're still, like,
Mhm.
hiding their transness, and only thing that's changed over a year is their hair got longer. That feel when 2 years HRT. That feel when changed my name and gender marker on documents. That feel when found a job so I can work towards surgeries. So like, this person's been like, looking more like woman. Like they got like basically looks like a woman Pepe essentially. Like Pepe but like anime girl. And like the other person on the left is still like, still boy moding.
Mhm.
Like, 2 years in HRT, still not voice training, and fucking when they well, unalive themselves. Okay, so the next one is that feel when 3 years HRT and able to afford FFS and SRS. That feel when full time for 2 years. My face when happy. And then
Yay.
she has big boobs and like she's like really hot and she's like I guess a human girl now apparently. Like a Pepe to human girl transition. And the one on
Yep.
the left is like hates trans women that passed because they had everything handed to them. Life is just so
Yep.
easy. And they're still boy moding after 3 years in HRT.
I mean, I guess the meme is that one of them doesn't care as much and just, like, isn't afraid to be a hun.
It's more like the person, like, they want to pass, but they're not willing to put any effort in. They're just literally just taking hormones and expecting to pass overnight.
You have to put yourself out there and interact with women if you want true female socialization.
Yeah, because you can look a woman and act like a man. That's like so unattractive. But that's just my opinion. I don't think that's pretty attractive. Like spreading your leg, cock your legs wide open, and like talking in a deep ass voice where you bleed like a woman. That's crazy to me.
I feel like people that like do that, like, do those people like ever transition? Like, I don't. I mean, yeah, they do, but it's like, does this transition really that advantageous for those people?
If
I
you
mean,
boy mode,
I'd be able
probably
to
not.
work into it, but they don't want
Like,
to put the work, so it's honestly
like,
pointless.
like I don't get those people that go from like full. Well, actually, never mind, because then they could be incels and like just grow up being fine being a man, but then they realize that they want to transmax. So I get it now.
Well,
I
I think
mean,
it's only
yeah.
transacting that benefits you. Even if, like, I don't know, if you're like ugly and manly, like it probably won't benefit you the most to transition, unless like you have the potential to pass, right? Or is it just my opinion?
Ja,
The
det
the
next
the premise
meme.
is you want to pass, of course. That
Yeah.
brings out the most benefit.
Yeah, the next meme is you have this typical TERF on the left, and then you have a cute trans girl on the right, which is way more attractive.
Can I be the TERF?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bob, I could be like trans
Um,
girl. No, you're not a real woman.
Haha, who would want to be? I'm better than a real woman.
Oh my god, got him. Okay. No, you're mentally ill. You think you're a woman and want to be one.
Haha, nope. I just want to look like a girl. Guys like it. I know I'm a boy on the inside. Lol.
No, neovaginas are just gashes. Cutting off your dick is mentally ill.
Haha, I know. Like most. I don't want one. Men like my feminine penis.
Oh my god, based.
Nice.
No, there are two genders, not 500. I am an attack helicopter.
Haha, I choose girl. So I don't care if there's two genders. I choose one of the two.
No. 42%, you hear me? 42% suicide.
Haha, nah. That study says 42% attempt suicide, not die from it. Besides, other newer studies say it's more like 1 to 2% higher death than normies.
No. Well, everyone hates you. Look at this ugly tranny pic I found on Google.
Haha, that's a cross-dresser. Besides, trans porn has a huge section on most porn sites because men like it.
No. Look at all these trans hate posts. Who makes those if guys like trans so much?
They're hating on it to convince themselves they don't love it. Some people are just jealous.
Oh my god. That was actually funny. I actually really enjoyed that. It was like a little skit we did.
And now we have Tina's experience, or more accurately theory for how to come out as trans to her parents.
I really want to start taking E the day after I got the COVID vaccine. Act like it's turning me into a woman via some absurd side effect. Easier than coming out. That is actually fucking hilarious.
It might actually work.
It turned her to a woman.
Oh my gosh. As a
Next
little
one.
boy, bullies called me a girl. Now bullies call me a man. You can't win. Only I do, because I have a killer rack and a big dick.
Okay, you ate that. Bailey J honestly ate that in her shade. Like, literally, having big boobs and a huge cock, like, you're winning. That's what I call winning in life, honestly. Sally, you both have tiny penises.
big boobs.
I had an experience like that where people used to mock me for being a little bit feminine when I was a kid. And now they're trying to call me a man now. It's very ironic for sure.
I like
which woman
the
is
one.
it? Am I a man or, like, woman? But go on.
I like
Sorry.
the 1 week into quarantine one. That one's good.
Bruh.
By the
Yeah, it's
way, in
like
the case you
Finnster.
don't know, it's actually Finnster. They're not actually transitioning, but they are like passing or getting close with HRT, which is their appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have the two types of trans girls, and also don't take this so seriously, it's just another bullshit, but at least we're not pretending this is some science.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm the one on the right. I want to be respected for who I am. Don't want to feed into stereotypes about it being just a fetish. I'm a strong, independent woman, and I don't like to be infantilized or fetishized because it makes me uncomfortable. I'm a little cat girl cum slut, ooh. It's not my color. Well, choker, sorry. And yeah, both of them are valid. Val, would you say you're on the left or the right?
I'm probably the one on the right for sure.
Honestly, same. What about you, Miss Nayu? Are you the one on the left or the right?
I think I'm more the one on the right, honestly.
Oh my god, that's so
Oh my God.
valid.
My only purpose is cock.
Period. The same. Okay.
I'm the you from
Yeah.
the future.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Well, turns out you're gay.
But I like girls.
Exactly. I don't know. I saw.
It's actually fine.
The next one is having realistic transition goals, and then you get pregnant.
Yep.
Yes, they want to be girl peckers.
Yes.
This is actually really based because you don't really accept the status quo, you want something better, so I like this.
I don't know. Pregnant bellies kind of scare me a little bit. Like that shit looks like an alien.
Pregnant boys, is that what you said?
Pregnant bellies, they scare me.
Oh,
Like
I
her
see.
stomach looks like she has an
Yeah.
alien in there or something.
Don't tell
Yeah,
your
it looks like
boyfriend that
it's,
you can't get pregnant. Just let him keep breeding you.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
doesn't know
say,
yet.
yeah.
It's a secret. He thinks he could get me pregnant, but don't tell me I can't.
Yeah, keep giving him motivation.
Yeah, he needs a goal. Even though it's impossible, he needs a goal. Alright, my new bra is doing more for my confidence, mental well-being than any therapy I've had. And the effect is pretty much immediate. Now tell me again how dysphoria is treated by psychotherapy.
Yeah, this is a
Because apparently
common thing you see pushed by like anti-trans people, is that you just go to talk to someone about your dysphoria as if that is going to help at all. It doesn't, it's useless.
True.
Well, I think it can help to talk about dysphoria with someone, like with your insecurities, but I don't think talking to somebody is gonna get rid of it
Of course
necessarily.
not. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
True.
And the next one is, haha, yeah, I'm cis. I'm just transitioning as a joke. And then I don't know what that is in the first one, but I know, is
It's
it
like an
estrogen?
estrogen molecule, honey.
Okay, second one is estrogen, and it's like the ooh cat girl collar. And then I think it's like coding, like the meme is like every trans girl programmer.
Yeah.
The finger gloves, I don't know what they're called. And then the
They're just
Oh,
like
the
skirt,
ADP socks.
the AGP socks, yeah, and then the wig. And then it's a meme on bottom text and bottom surgery law. That's funny. And it's the kind of guy my mom thinks I want to look like, and then it's the kind of guy I want to look like, which I think most men, even if they don't want to admit it, want to look like the one on the right.
Oh my god, you really? I wouldn't agree. I hope not. Like, you want your boyfriend to want to be a girl?
That's most guys get turned on the thought of like being like a sexy girl. Like how many guys have you spoke to that have been like yeah, if I'm like a lesbian in like a straight man's body.
Honestly, too many. They need to leave some
Oh
men
my
for the
god,
rest of them.
this meme, the next one with the slide, that one has layers because that's from Sophie's album, one of her songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the slide. has extra meaning because it's like Sophie's trans and the slide is trans color. It's just kind of crazy too. I think it's Musa. Let's see.
Oh, that's actually iconic. Guys who think having a good personality will get them a girl, and say a small brain like it's a very puny brain. Guys who think lifting weights and dressing nice will get them a girl. It's like a bigger brain, but like, it's not. It's like slightly activating, but it's not fully activated yet. Guys who know they will never get a girl. Basically, it's like big brain, like it's basically almost a peak of enlightenment. Guys who become the girl, it's like literally like super genius level.
Yeah, and also don't take this too seriously, like most people can get a girlfriend, so...
Yeah, unless you're ugly. Or like, women just don't like you for some reason. Or like, I don't know, other reasons basically. My heart, she kisses you, and it's like, it's not really beating that much. She touches your dick, and it's like super beating, like super fast. And then it's like you touch her dick, and it's like beating like literally like supersonic speed, basically saying, oh yeah, my girlfriend has a dick, or like the girl I'm fucking with has a dick, and it's so hot.
Yeah, this one is my hot dom GF, and then me after she feminizes me, which is like the outfit on the right. I feel like those are both two different types of trans girls. Like the one on the left is like the more classic, like bimbofied, and the one on the right, it's like the cutesy anime sexy one. I think
That's
both
so
are
true.
valid.
Yeah, they like hookers though, but it's fab. I live it for them. Already?
My turn.
Hell.
Oh,
Okay.
you
We
like
know which
bad
one you are.
boys?
You're the one on the left. You're the bimbo.
Here we go, the next meme. Oh, you like bad boys? I was so bad at being a boy, I became a woman.
Okay, you ate that. That's so funny. Does vocal training get a better passing voice? Doing vocal training to get better at moaning, which is bass. Because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, pretty bass.
Okay,
Next
this
one
one
again.
is joke to my mom about trying on some feminine clothes she's folding. She doesn't say anything. She starts looking around, still not saying anything, and then it's, I think this one will fit you. Oh my god.
Oh my
Every
Aw.
No, the mom force femming. She ate that. I don't
Here
know,
we
it's a little
go.
pervy. Your mom force
Here's
femming you.
a long wall of text, a story, I'm assuming. I used to really obsess and feel bad over this. I'm the epitome of an incel to female trender, who only transitions to escape their own failed existence. Didn't want to be a girl until I learned about medical transition. Was a complete failed male, depressed, shut-in, neat, pre-trans. Now I've been on HRT for years and I get treated like a woman by everyone, and guess what? I'm totally happy with this. I'd rather kill myself than ever go back to being on testosterone or living as a man. Manhood fucking sucks. And testosterone is poison. I literally don't give a shit anymore, whether I'm true trans or just some delusional incel, because it doesn't matter at all. Only the outcome does, which is that I no longer hate my body and actually enjoy my life for the first time ever. People are friendlier towards me, I have friends and a boyfriend, and now that I'm more secure than I used to be, I actually love the fact my existence makes true trans gatekeepers and TERFs see Lamau.
That's so based.
Yeah, that one's kind of sad, but it ends good.
Honestly, there's more sadder ones. Like, I've seen one, like, this trans girl, right? And, like, she likes women, but, like, she dated a man to take care of her, and, like, she hates fucking her boyfriend, and, like, every time
Oh, the Neet
her boyfriend
one?
fucks
Yeah.
her, yeah, she gets miserable. That's so sad.
It's really
Women are
sad,
here
but
to...
slightly cute.
Yeah, they have to
Women are
learn to get
supposed to
love
shut up and
from a
take
man.
it. That's what it
Good
means to be a
girl,
woman.
right? Like, women take cock, be a good girl, of course. Okay, my turn. Take the pink pill. Softer skin, cute curvy body, and wide hips. Improve mental state, titties, self-explanatory. Improve self-confidence. Decimate your fapping addiction. Ability to wear cute clothes. Ditch your angry masculine mannerisms. Cuter and more feminine facial features. Thicker, longer lasting, shinier hair. And just like a cute trans girl. Like I've seen that meme all the time.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
Nightcore. You gotta always have the cute anime girls.
True. I used to listen to Nightcore so much when I was younger. It was really crazy.
Nightcore is
Good
good. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love
think
Nightcore as well.
The Transmaxxing memes were very funny and they were very good. Like I was surprised. I didn't know we had so many.
Yeah, this marks the end of episode 20 of the Transmaxxing podcast. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. Have a nice day everyone.